So what is MDR compliance? Well, MDR compliance is the condition of adhering to all relevant requirements of the medical device regulation. And really, this covers three different domains. There's the device itself, there's the clinical evidence portfolio, and then there's the regulatory systems and processes that need to be constructed to support the device in its ongoing approval. All three domains need to be addressed in order for MDR compliance to be achieved. So let's take a quick look at each of them. When it comes to the medical device itself, obviously it needs to be well designed and suited to its intended purpose. But because the medical device industry is so tightly regulated, you need to go above and beyond what would normally be applicable to a different industry. So for example, it's important to look to see if there are any harmonized standards or internationally recognized standards that relate to particular aspects of your device. For example, biocompatibility or electrical safety. Ensuring adherence to these standards from the earliest possible stage will mean that the device itself is more likely to be accepted. The second domain was clinical evidence, and it's vital to not underestimate just how important clinical evidence is under the MDR. The message is to start planning as early as possible. All devices will need a clinical evidence portfolio, and to an extent that's even true if you have a legacy device that's been approved for a long time under the MDD. For new devices, it's important to allocate resources and plan around clinical evidence requirements from the earliest possible stage. Remember the old adage that it takes 4 years to produce 3-year data. Then the other side, the third domain to MDR compliance, is the regulatory framework itself. And there are several key areas of regulatory domains under the MDR. These include quality management, post-market surveillance and its two branches, vigilance and PMCF, risk management, clinical evaluation, technical documentation, and a person responsible for regulatory compliance. All of these need to be in place, and ideally, all of them need to have been thought about long before a notified body submission. So in summary, you can see that the process of MDR compliance is complex and draws upon multiple different aspects. Use the resources on our website and access to our team of experts to ensure that your MDR compliance submission is in line with requirements and as smooth as possible.